Well, howdy folks. I'm going to give you a bit of a long format video. Everyone these days are used to fast videos, sped up videos, and then you get to see the finished artwork after about 10 seconds. And I thought, let me try something different today. So this video is going to be housed primarily, I would imagine, on YouTube. But I'm going to take you through the steps in terms of a new artwork, and I'm actually hoping to do this in one sitting, and I can see here already that I am going to have to take little breaks just to dry certain layers. We are going to be working in oil, and maybe I'm being very optimistic in terms of how long this will take me. But if there's one thing I've realized from doing this art project is that the weeks that you think you've got all the time in the world are actually the weeks when you actually need to get a damn move on, because life happens, and yeah, you guys know. And then all of a sudden it's Friday and you're like, wow, I haven't even got close to finishing. Oh, that's quite nice. So what I'm doing now is I'm just applying an undercoat. I see all the professionals doing it, and the actual reason for why they do it is just to, rather than have a sharp white background, you actually create a mid-tone, something that you can work off, and either when you put in your subjects, you put in your artwork, you can create your darker tones and lighter tones, and it's just something to work off. The other reason is also that it makes a big difference what your underpainting is and how the top layer works with the underlayer, especially when it comes to oil painting. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm probably going to kick myself when I actually find out the real reasoning why people do this. Nah, I joke. How's everyone doing today? It's Monday. I'm not sure when you'll see this video, but in Cape Town now we're about to go through a very hot next few days. We're getting a heat wave. And so hence the costume attire. You can't see it, but look at my swimming trunks on, a cap and a vest. I know some of you would just like the artwork just like it is. Some of you love this color. Well, I do too. Is there any more? Come on, let's get some more. There we go. Okay. Doesn't actually matter. But what I am going to do now is push pause, because this needs to go outside and to dry. I imagine it'll dry quite quickly, and then I'll come back 5-10 minutes. Okay, back. This is nice and dry, and what we're going to do now is I'm just going to add a little bit of structure in terms of what I'm going to do on this painting. And for those of you wondering what's going to happen, well, I have decided to focus a little bit more on some clouds. I think that the previous work that I did was really something that I enjoyed making, and I also felt that it was, well, successful in that it sold. And so I'm just gonna do a very simple cloud, basic outline. So I know approximately where that is on the page. And I'm happy with that. So, I mean, okay. So let's see how today goes. I'm hoping to get everything on here. We'll see if it happens. I think my brush is too small. Definitely have to go a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's gonna help. I might not have enough paints. Oh dear, Troy. Oh dear. That's fine. We're learning, making mistakes as we go. It's already like 40 degrees in my studio. Quite like how this deep purple blue is sitting on top of this pink. It's actually quite nice. I like the texture. Just the hint of it coming through. What I don't like is not making enough paint. Silly, silly boy. I don't know why I like painting clouds so much. Maybe they just give me a sense of calm. These huge natural things that appear above us and just change their form. They're never going to be the same ever. gradually introducing new blues. I'll be naughty here. I'm just going to add a little bit more white because why not? I wonder. I mean, why not? I'm thinking now whether I should add a field down here. But then this has to be a lot less saturated. Can't be so bright. Contrast. Even more so. Huh. Quite like that white. Who knows? If we think about it, cloud action almost needs to get painted. What about a definitely gonna have to add more detail later. I just need to finish off blocking in these base colors and then I'll add some detail later. Before I pick up the small brush. Well, easy. I'm actually quite liking how this is building. quite like that. This is too. There we go. Yeah. Hey, that's working. Surprise, surprise. Quite like how that pink is coming through. I'm gonna leave it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get some absolute white on there. Still with that. It has to be there. Quite like that. I quite like that. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm actually going to give it another 12 hours just to dry and come back and make a decision tomorrow. So thanks for watching. See you soon.